And we are live. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday from Long Island. It's a beautiful Monday today, 60 degrees. And I'm here with a friend, with Scott, once again. Scott, how you doing?
Yes, I'm here, my third time. I am awesome, and I will apologize because Mike will not. We are 1 hour late.
That's my apologies.
Yes, his apologies. I was on time. It's okay. It's okay.
We made it.
We're at a red light now. Go ahead. Where are we?
So right now we're in Mineola, Nassau County, Long Island.
Where'd we leave?
We left Williston Park and also the Mineola Cigar and what do you call it? Mineola Card and Cigar Shop.
It's got a lot.
The official name.
Yeah. Oh, is that the official name?
The official name is the Mineola Card and Cigar Shop in Mineola.
Yeah. If you're a smoker or non-smoker, someone that just wants a decent cup of coffee, I'm not saying a great cup of coffee, but if you want a cup of coffee, a buttered bowl, an orange juice, something like that, just to get your day brightened, it's not just the simplicity of picking something up. No joke, like meeting the staff and talking to the guys, getting to know their names. It's definitely, no joke. Like, I know it sounds like an advertisement, and it kind of is, but it's people that Mike introduced me to in a store that Mike introduced me to because he found that I lived here, and it's changed my lifestyle in reference to how I run my exercise in the morning. I make sure I walk by there to say hello to the guys. It became part of my morning routine. Yeah.
So before we go any further, I just want to mention that was Chaminade High School on the right. Chaminade, a prestigious high school. Probably its most famous alumni would be Bill O'Reilly, maybe?
Bill O'Reilly. I didn't even know that.
Wanted to say hi to Yankees for Life. We have Yankees for Life in here. David S. Cameron.
Oh, my God. Tough last night.
Yeah.
Man on first and second, no outs. Next inning. Man on first and second, 1 out. Next inning. Man up. It was killing me. And then that last inning, Mike, I think it was the last inning or the eighth inning. There was so many close, almost extra base hits, almost drop balls for singles. And it was like, guys, they were hitting the ball and they were just hitting it to where they were to catch it. And it sucked. But the good thing is they were making solid contact. Yeah. I'm sorry. Well, you know me with baseball, my bad.
No, go on. I love talking baseball. I just wanted to make sure I said hello to. I saw Yankees for Life in there. I think I see David S. Cameron in there. I want to say hello. He's a friend. But I can't really see what they're saying because of the glare.
Yo, what's up,
what's
Yankees
good, Scott?
Life?
Yep.
Yeah, I
David
see
S.
that.
Cameron.
How you doing, brother?
If I take off the glasses, I can see them.
Yeah, no. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, listen, I'm a diehard baseball fan. I am truly by heart to my heart. I am a diehard Met fan. I bleed orange and blue, but I am not one of those Met fans, and I don't surround myself with one of those Yankee fans. So we're a very good collaboration of guys.
Right. I'm a diehard Yankee fan, but I love the sport. I love the sport of baseball. So to me, living in New York, I want to see the Mets do well. I root for the Mets. I wind up watching them just as much or listening to them just as much as I do the Yankees. And I understand the run that the Yankees had from 96 to 2001. It created a bunch of arrogant Yankee fans.
Oh, my God. Sure. Well, listen, honestly, arrogance in the Yankee industry, they have the right to. I got to say, like, in reference to the franchise itself, it's the largest. Oh, my God. It's such an amazing dynasty. Like, everywhere you go around the world, you may see some jerseys, but let me tell you something. You see Yankee hats, Yankee jerseys everywhere you go in the world. It doesn't matter where you go. You see Yankees. And no other team in sports can do that.
It's a worldwide brand.
Absolutely. You can't deny that. So the arrogance of the franchise, they have every right to be arrogant. It's where the fans' arrogance is where we're kind of talking about. I want to be clear about that.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And that's why when I have a lot of Met fans and when they have this I'm not going to say hatred, but this angst towards Yankee fans, I can understand it in a sense, in a way. But when I'm speaking about the Mets, when you're speaking about the Yankees, and overall, it's a baseball conversation. I just love New York City baseball, and hope for another Subway Series, in what was that, 2000? Was the Subway Series?
Subway Series was 2000.
Yeah,
Subway Series was 2000. Yankees took it from us, which was no big deal. We didn't show up for that World Series anyway. I mean, no big deal in the sense of it just sucked, yeah, but like it is what it is. We didn't show up, just like we didn't show up to 2015 too much for the World Series.
Right. That 2015, it upset me. They should have won. I was rooting for them.
That's the thing is, okay, should have won is tough because Kansas City, man, towards that end, oh my God, bro, they were a force to be reckoned with. And
should have one in the loosest sense of that should have.
Yeah,
that right there in every game. And
yeah. Well, listen, we can talk about baseball the whole ride, Mike. Why don't you tell them where we're at right now,
Okay.
where we're headed?
So yes, so we're just now leaving Mineola, edge of Mineola. We're on Jericho Turnpike, Route 25. So we're heading east, away from New York City. We are heading to Bethpage. Bethpage, Long Island, is the hometown of Mr. Scott. Which way do you want to go?
We gotta get over. Yeah, these people are gonna crowd this. Yeah, you're gonna have to be that asshole. So, like this guy, he knows what we're thinking. Yeah, she's thinking the same thing here. Yeah, this is ridiculous. These people don't know him. No, go ahead. You want to be a little more aggressive? Make
okay.
Yeah, you'll be all right. People let you keep your blinker on. People aren't really too much jerks here. That's not true.
That's not true. This guy's gonna let us in.
No, he's cool. He's gonna
let us in.
I'm waving. Everybody, I'm waving. You can't see me, and I'm saying thank you. Is the word emphatically? Is that the word?
Yeah, I think that's the right word.
All right. Yeah, I'm starting to learn my words. I'm trying to learn my words. But Mike, I'm sorry. Are you still talking?
No, I was just saying we're going to Bethpage, where you grew up. You're going to tell me which way you want to do this. We're going to go northern.
Yeah, let's take the Northern State Parkway. We'll see what's going on in the Northern State. It's noon on Long Island, so ladies and gentlemen, that means that we could be sitting bumper to bumper the whole traffic ride, but it's going to be cool. We'll talk to you. But Mike, what's really awesome is I want to give a shout out to David S. Cameron. Okay.
Yes.
Who popped in here to say that he is a Liverpool FC diehard. Are you a football fan, Mike?
I am not, but I know we have a lot from on the other side of the pond that are big fans.
Yes, and we also have a lot of people in our friendship circle that are diehard football fans.
I understand.
Yeah. So see, here's the thing is with me personally, I actually love football when it comes to the World Cup because that's really the only time that I can truly devote to football. Mm-hmm. So I have respect for the sport, and oh my goodness, I'm a huge Ted Lasso fan. I don't know if that means anything with street cred when it comes to football, but yeah, I'm a huge Ted Lasso fan on Apple Plus, Apple TV, I think, whatever. But oh man, hold on, that's a good one. Hang on, we got something.
I see Mr. Ayaz Dar has made an appearance.
Hey yo,
Mr. Ayaz Dar,
Daddy.
And I'm really hoping this. See, the focus is catching my windshield right now. Oh, we got it.
It's okay.
Nice. But Daddy Dar's Kitchen is in the house.
Oh my, I'm so
all those
flattered.
Delicious tacos and quesadillas that we discussed over at Cellar 25. The man, the myth, the legend is in the house.
Yes.
Mr. Ayaz Dar.
And if you tuned in for our last live feed, the second time I was here, I actually gave a very personal and heartfelt shout out to Ayaz, and I hope that he had the opportunity to listen to it. I know he's very busy being a father and just, being a workhorse, just a hustler, just like Mike and I. And I'm so happy that he's in our life, but I don't want to get into that. He knows we love him.
Yes, we do. Mr. Cotrain, good to see you.
Yeah.
Boston, buddy.
Yeah, and
Boston. It's okay. We'll let the Boston guy in here, even though they beat us last night.
Okay. No, but oh my God, Boston. Okay, when you guys had Schwarber, when they had Schwarber, I love that kid. He's not he's a kid to me.
He's a beast.
Yeah. I mean, to you, he's around the same age. I think he's in his early 30s, right?
Is he?
I think so.
I
don't have factor, but listen, I keep ignoring. I'm not ignoring. I want to let Deadly Kitten know.
Oh, Deadly Kitten, how you doing?
Yeah, if Deadly Kitten is here still, the gas prices. Mike, you're more in tune with that. What are the gas prices like right now?
You're right around 4-ish at the moment, I believe. I haven't filled up in a few days. I saw as low as $3.90 and change, $3.98, $3.99. You're mainly up in the 4s still.
It's horrible.
It's a market, so it's not. It only fluctuates in dramatic downturns and upturns, which usually the dramatics are usually on the upside. So even with the release of the strategic reserve, which it's a lot, we're releasing a lot of the strategic reserve. I think it's 180 million barrels out of the 300 million that are in there. So God forbid, but supply and demand, we'll see if it evens out some. I mean, the conflict over in Ukraine didn't really affect the supply and demand of it. If anything, it increased demand from where Russia supplies their own. So in terms of the world market, the European, the Brent crude market, The idea is to increase
Holy crap!
the,
Like Mike, hold on. She asked about the prices, dude.
sorry, I
Wait,
gave it
no,
up.
no, no.
Are we going Wanto? Are we going down the Wanto?
Yeah, we can take Wanto. Let's take Wanto Parkway. We're going to take Wanto Parkway South, which is exit 33 if you're heading eastbound on the Northern State Parkway. That's going to take us down to the South Shore.
Yep.
Southern State Parkway, Mike, specifically is where we're going to head. We're going to go to Southern State Parkway East to the Seaford Oyster Bay 135.
That's what we're doing. I got
Yes,
you.
sir.
We're going to go north on the Seaford. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I know what we're doing.
Wait, hold on here. So here we go. Hold on. We got a co-train, if I'm saying that right. Co-train, welcome. It says I paid $3.89 this morning. First, Oh my God, you got to pick up, bro, don't you? You got to pick up. Yo, I got the Ford Explorer Sport. The oh my God, I love the thing. The Ford Explorer Sport 2014. And on an empty tank, it cost me, when it was $4, I think it was like $84 to fill up. So you're driving a pickup. You got to be driving a pickup.
I know he's a construction guy.
Oh yeah, he's driving a pickup. You know, if you can hear my question, brother, like I'm just curious what you're driving. Let's get back to baseball if we can.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, if that's cool.
No, definitely. Let me see if I just do this real quick.
Oh,
change my focus. You see the focus on the screen?
Yeah, I can see
It's
it.
picking up my glare instead of the road in front.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll figure those things out. Right now, I think more people are more interested in listening than they are. We got 6 people in here, Mike, right now that are actually listening to us. So that's fantastic. Awesome. And I want to thank the 6 people that made us part of their day. Like that's awesome.
As always appreciated.
Yeah. Welcome. So anyway, baseball. Okay, so let me talk as a Mets fan for a second.
Go ahead.
Oh my Lord! Wow. I mean, it's easy to get excited because of the lineup that we knew we were going to have when the season started. And the season started. Okay, we're not. Listen, we're 3 games in. Mets are officially 4 games in. Yankees are officially 3 games in.
Yep.
And the Mets are, I think, 3-1 to start the season. Phenomenal for the first series. They took the series.
Didn't look good doing it.
Oh yeah, they looked good doing it. It wasn't like these were accidents. Like every single at bat, not every single at bat. That's a lie. Every single player that you wanted to have good at bats, they were having good at bats for the first series of the season. For God's sakes, right? Like, so that's what I saw important. And the same thing. Then we're going to switch back to the Yankees. That's what I've been liking this first 3 games about the Yankees. Man, they are making, like I was saying to you at at the cigar shop, they're making contact. Like I was talking to the gentleman Scott. Where did he say he was from? The gentleman we met today, Scott. He's a Mineola. Mineola regular. We met him today. He's a Yankee fan, and I'm a Mets fan, and I love people that I can strike up a conversation with, whether I'm a Mets fan, Yankee fan, or whomever, and they can talk baseball. And the Yankees, although they did lose yesterday, oh my goodness, they should not have. So whoever that Bostonite that's here,
Mr. Coltrane.
Who was it?
Coltrane's the Bostonite.
He's the Bostonite? Yo, man, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, that you seen it yourself. Yeah, we should have taken that game. You guys had some really fancy defense in the end there, making those catches on the warning track. Those, you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Yo, I think it was Stanton that hit a line drive shot to the gap that I was like, no joke, in the gap, man from first is going to score, caught. And I was like, that was to me the end. I was like, shit. So anyway,
I'm happy to see the style of baseball though, because especially going into obviously first series of the season, not the time to look to playoffs. But really, when you're thinking of a team that's going to make a run, be consistently winning, and then go and make a playoff run, you need a team that is not all or nothing. You need a team that can consistently put the bat on the ball, make the other team work for its outs. The Yankees, specifically, these past couple of years, I feel like they've built teams that they're based on the home run. They have to be hot to win. If they're not all clicking on all the cylinders, they're all or nothing. So you get to the playoffs. In the playoffs, always, since the dawn of time, pitching is premium. Pitching, just like defense in football in the playoffs, or defense in basketball in the playoffs, pitching is premium in the playoffs. You need that stud, those 1-2 guys that are going to come out there. They don't need to be a big name. They don't need to be paid $100 million. They need to be shut down guys. And then you, as an offense, need to put pressure on the other team. The Yankees have put 0 pressure on their opponents in playoff games, or that's the style of baseball that they've been playing. And they haven't had. Yes, they got Cole. Cole comes in. He's a stud pitcher, but then, Then it drops off. It's the style of baseball I like seeing baseballs being put into play, make the other team play defense, speed, steal bases, put pressure on the pitcher.
So what you're saying is you're getting tired. Are you getting tired of the pitcher's game? You want it to become the hitter's game again?
Don't mind it being a pitcher's game, but it frustrates me when it's a pitcher's game because the batters are up there just taking hacks and swinging. Approach to the game.
I don't think it's inappropriate to say shoes. Swinging out of your shoes. I think shoes is still an okay word.
Yeah, it is. I could have won.
Swinging out of your blanks.
I wasn't going with
Hold on.
shoes,
We got, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new game show with BK Skip today. Mike D over here, my BK Skip. It's called, what is it? Swinging out of your blank. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could give us some words here for swinging out of your blank. Here we go. While we're looking for swinging out of your blank, because shoes apparently, according to BK Skip, is inappropriate for the air. So let's see how inappropriate we can get here. $3.99 from Daddy Dar's Kitchen. Ayaz Dar, chef of Daddy Dar's Kitchen, founder, proprietor. $3.99 in Elmont. He said it was about $70 to fill up the Daddy Dar mobile.
Wow.
I'm saying Daddy Dar mobile.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. That's ridiculous. Oh, cool. I can hold the pad like this.
I want to say hello to cousin Paulie.
Oh my goodness.
Who's back in the chat.
What's
and
up,
also,
cousin Paulie? Welcome back, brother.
I also want to say hello to Teresa Murphy.
Oh, the
First
Phillies.
time, I think. Yeah, well, cousin Paulie.
I got to talk about the Phillies.
He's a Philly, but also.
Yeah, but I'm a baseball guy. Pay attention to the road.
Yes, Teresa Murphy's son is in AA for the Dodgers, for the Giants organization.
No way.
Yes,
that was my West Coast team for years.
Ryan Murphy.
Oh my God! Wow, the freak was pitching. Tim Lincecum.
Yes,
I don't know.
He's the next. I'm telling you, he's got the same hair as Tim Lincecum.
All right, Teresa, if you could do us a big solid, if you have any video footage of your son throwing, can you post a link, a YouTube link? Are you allowed to do a YouTube link?
She doesn't have a wrench in my thing right now, but I have her on Instagram. I could share it.
Post to the Instagram if you can, Teresa.
She shares reels with me all the time. Of
hashtag your son's name. Hashtag the team he plays for. Get his name out there.
Is he on a roster? What is he on a AA or single A roster right now, Teresa?
Okay, Teresa, get back to us on those questions. But Teresa's also asking where we're going. If you could give her a quick reflex of where we are.
So we're on Long Island. We're in Nassau County. Teresa is from like the Westchester-ish region, so she kind of knows the area.
Awesome.
We're going to be going to Bethpage, where Scott grew up.
Yeah.
So we were just in the Mineola, Williston Park area, Jericho Turnpike. We are now on the southern state. We're continuing to head east on the south shore of Long Island. And we're going to end up in Bethpage.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was directing. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know why I'm being silent when I do that now. I was just directing Mike to change lanes because driving the right lane at this spot on the Southern State Parkway is a nightmare. Yeah, what you want to do is you're going to get you about 60, 65.
This lady doesn't just
see, now if this person in the minivan to our right, the blue minivan.
She's not doing
no, hold on. Let me explain. So if she actually would have followed the lane,
right,
the on-ramp to where she was supposed to, she would have been able to merge with little braking.
Right.
But nobody on Long Island ever does it. They feel like I get onto this on-ramp. Oh my God, there's dashes. I'm just gonna get over as soon as I can. Yeah, right here. You're getting off right here.
North.
South. No, we're going south.
We're going south.
Yeah, brother. Wait.
No.
We're going north. We're going south first. Oh my God, I'm gonna get Mike killed.
I'm
gonna get Mike killed. I don't even know where I used to live. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, we're going right here. Shit, my man. We're going. I forgot where we were, dude. I'm so used to living north.
Yeah. Well, I'm used to going that way.
North of the Southern State line. That was growing up right there.
Yeah, you Long Islanders, North Shore, South Shore.
Oh my, Ryan Murphy, next MLB GOAT. We gotta keep our eyes open for that Ryan Murphy, man.
He's ranked their 12th top prospect.
Okay, so this is Teresa's son.
Teresa's son. So he was at a Lemoyne College.
Okay.
Upstate.
Okay.
And he was drafted, I believe, 2 or 3 years ago in the 5th round.
Stay here. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry to interrupt you. 5th round. Don't stay here though.
You're getting back on the.
No. We're gonna go on to. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Hicksville, Massapequa exit. Let's take that.
Okay.
Let's take that because we can drive past a couple things that I went to.
Let me tell you about the son, and then you tell me where to go.
Go. Sorry, baby. Go ahead.
Drafted a few years ago. This year, ranked 12th in their system. There's an article about him. The highest jump up. He was unranked last year. Now he's ranked 12th. Right-handed pitcher. Not an overly power pitcher. More spot, change speed. Developed a changeup.
So you get more control pitcher.
He's going to be good.
So Murphy's more of a control pitcher?
More control, more spot.
29-20? What is 29-20? Teresa just put 29-20. Damn New York drivers. Yo, okay, hold on. Are you talking about Mike or are you talking about the people around us? Fifth? Oh, she's correcting you. Fifth
round.
Yes.
5th round draft pick.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to make
in
a left.
2020.
We're going to make a left.
Okay. 5th round draft pick in 2020.
Okay.
And he's
crack that back. Yep. Your left one, please. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very disgusting habit. I'm not going to say what it is, but the windows are cracked a little bit. So if the noise gets to you, I apologize on Mike's behalf. On BK Skip. Am I supposed to call you Mike?
It's all good. You can call me Mike.
Okay, like because your name, people know your name is Mike. Do you have to like change your identity?
Okay, you can dox me. It's fine.
Okay, cool. All right, hold on. Let's see here. Okay, yeah.
Adama, how you doing, Adama?
Oh my God, I can't wait to talk to Teresa more. Adama, what's up, man? Welcome back, brother. Oh man, it's good to see you. Listen, you were the very first one to be so welcoming to me, and I appreciate it. It made me feel really solid.
Yeah, for sure. Adama is very, very, very nice dude.
All right, so now we're approaching my neighborhood. We are actually, I think we're still in the North Mass people. No, we're entering Bethpage right now, I believe. Yeah, and on the right is Praise Tabernacle. I went to that Lutheran church. I think it's a Lutheran church when I was a kid for a stint. Not bad. I was part of the Royal Rangers, which is I don't know if anybody who's gone to church. Royal Rangers is our version of the Boy Scouts. It was pretty cool. Like it was the same thing as Boy Scouts, but we did everything with the church. So it was good. And over here, I gotta give a shout out to Hunan New Jade. Hunan New Jade has the best Chinese takeout in Bethpage, in my opinion. You're gonna make it right here on Boundary Avenue, right here.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, this corner shop, some of the best floors. Yeah, Kill Straight. Yeah, Barry. On the right here, I'm sorry, I'm going super quick. This is Giants West Elementary. No, it's cool. It's cool. You're going to make a right on Plainage Drive. No, I'm bringing you to my parents' house. We're going to start there. We're going to go past this, Mike, if we have time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. This is Plainage Drive, named after the school district that we are in.
Yeah. So this is Plainage School District.
Yeah. This is Old Plain School District. This is. I've spent all my God, my childhood just walking up and down the streets, riding my bike with my boys and my girls. Girls, with all due respect, we hung out with the neighborhood girls too. You know, most of the tomboys in the area. So they used to come and they used to play baseball and softball with us and beat the living shit out of us. It was fantastic. But yeah, I don't want to use names, but they know who they are if they ever hear this. And I love you and I miss you and I think about you all the time. You're gonna take this all the way to the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what you would consider what? Just your typical, for someone not from New York City.
This is your
typical middle class.
Yeah, your stereotype. Okay, here I'm gonna give you the honest and hopefully humorous version of this neighborhood. Yes, you're gonna make a right turn on Dennis Lane here, and it is the most stereotypical. Well, when I was growing up, it's become much more diversified over the years. Thank goodness. You're gonna make a left onto Elizabeth Drive right here, and then you're gonna make a quick right onto my childhood street. So you're gonna make a left here. I'm sorry,
Adam. I'll get to you on that one. The property taxes are more the issue out here.
Yeah, we're actually gonna park in front of my house, my old house, my childhood house for a minute.
Yep, and we'll discuss.
Yeah. Oh.
See, he had his hazards on, so I guess from him having his hazards on, he was supposed to think that I was supposed to know he was making a left.
Yeah, these garbage trucks don't want to make a right here. You're gonna make a right. Sorry, Mike. Make a right here. Yeah, it's quick turn. It's my fault. Yeah, we're gonna park in front of my house or nearby, and we're gonna take some questions. And we're gonna talk a little bit more. I want to talk a little bit more about my house. But yeah, you're gonna keep going. We're number 18, so you're on 8. This is 10. We got 12 right here. Yeah, it jumps to 14. There we go. Yeah, right. This blue house, great. Here we go. We're right over here. Look over here. Keep pulling up. We're gonna go. This is my house right over here on the right, folks. You didn't get to see it, but we're gonna take a turn. And I'm gonna bring you around the front part. If you make a left here, Mike, at the end, this is Schubert over here. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Mike around, and I'm going to come down the street called Spencer, and the whole ride down the block, you'll be able to see my house get larger and larger when you drive down the block. But Mike, if you can slow down for me, because we're not going to go slow down. Right here on the left, everybody, if you can see, there used to be a tree here, all right? And hold on. Let me roll my window, folks. We're right next to the 135. That's one thing. Honestly, talk about a noise machine growing up. Growing up right next to the 135 without any of those high concrete walls to block out the sound, I had no better sleep machine growing up, Mike. You know what I'm talking about? These cars whizzing by.
I live in Howard Beach.
Oh, yeah.
Right
Anywhere in the boroughs. Yeah, Bell Park, the worst.
Yes, I know.
But anyway, there used to be a tree on the left here. And one day I'm walking home from my boy's house, and I'm walking actually straight ahead. I'm sorry, I wasn't walking home. I was walking to another boy's house. and I see a thing that looks like a rope in the street to the left here, right to the left, on the, where those folks are walking right there on the street though. And the tree's real high. You can see all the dirt where the tree used to be. And I get close to it, and it was a snake that had to be probably about, trying not to exaggerate, about 3 feet long. So it was an extra long garter snake. Okay.
Wow.
But the thing was, it got ran over, the poor thing.
Oh.
And I'm terrified of snakes. Ever since Indiana Jones, ever since Clash of the Titans with Medusa, forget it. Forget it. Snakes and me, nah. I won't even listen. I'm telling the audience right now, even pranks with snakes. I've had friends try to pull pranks with me with actual live snakes. And I'm so petrified of snakes that it's almost hospitalizing. So like, that's the thing, is I'm saying this to the public. I want this known. Like, I am that terrified of snakes. So I thought this was a rope,
right,
Mike.
Right.
And I'm walking on foot. I'm like 10 years old walking on foot. And I'm like, look at this rope. And all of a sudden, it jumps at me as far as it could, because the poor thing clearly had a tire run over it.
Yes.
Oh.
Where the hell did that snake, where did it come from?
I don't, dude. Well, this used to be, this neighbor right back here. This neighbor back here used to have a lot of shrubbery.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah. You know,
this is the 135.
Yeah,
right?
This is the 135. So all this. Let me tell you something, Mike. All this grass you see on the right, how it's nice and cut. I grew up. This was never cut.
Okay.
This was up 6 feet high.
That makes sense.
That's so snakes, wildlife, they were over here. Roadkill would be on Schubert Lane like crazy. And then I'm pretty sure the neighbors got together and they started like petitioning, and they got the county to go, yeah, okay, we'll take care of that, even though it's, I think, technically part of the 135. I'm not sure about the legality of it. Here,
what houses in this area and in most areas around here, Adama was asking.
I'm sorry. Well, go ahead. Let's park you for a second. We're not in a rush.
Yeah,
No.
I want to give like a better.
Yeah, we want to chill anyway.
House.
We want to take a break. We want to talk to you guys. Yeah, because this is like.
Are we making this live?
No, let's stay here.
Okay.
This is a good spot. Nobody's gonna bother us. Yeah, we're allowed to park right here.
Yeah. So these houses, it could
open your side. I'm sorry, I'm instructing my fault, everybody, for the unprofessional.
Too much noise.
Yeah, get that back left too, please.
But for a house around here.
Oh, house prices.
Yeah.
I could tell you.
Go ahead.
You want me to tell them what my parents?
Yes.
My parents.
Yes.
Who am I talking to?
Adama.
Yeah, man. My parents. Just so you know, quick history. My parents bought their house in '77. I'm pretty sure. No, that's a lie, because my brother was born. So I think it was '79. Or 80 even. It might have been the year I was born. I'm not sure. I got to fact check this with my parents. But I'm pretty sure they paid only 77 or 78 grand for it. They paid, and that was the joke my dad used to say. We moved here in 78 for 78 grand, or 79 for 79 grand. And my parents sold this house, and you can look it on Zillow. It's public record. I'm pretty sure they sold this house for $699 in February of 2021.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's exactly so.
And that's low. I'm telling you, that's low. My parents' house needs to be gutted.
Yep.
My parents' house smells like, they had a lot of cats. I'm not being disrespectful to my parents, of course. Please understand that. It's just that, like, listen, they got older in that house. They're still around. They retired to Pennsylvania. Right. But they got to the point where, the pets would have a mess on the floor. So these people had to come in and rip up all the carpet. So they lost. Honestly, Mike, the realtor told my parents, I think they lost about 150, 200 grand.
So if you say that on average, not a house that has an extension on it or anything that big, an average house here, say you're around, let's just say, for argument's sake, you're at 750 around there, 7 to 8, 750-ish. Here, your property taxes are,
oh my God, my dad was 15.5.
15 grand a year and going up every year, 16 grand a year.
I remember
17 grand a year. Before you know it, 20.
It's crazy, Mike, because I remember my father complained to me when it was 10 grand, and that was in late 2000s, so 2008, 2009.
Right.
So in that 10 years, it went up 50% on what it was. It was like, are you out of your mind?
And that's the argument when people have should I buy in Brooklyn and Queens or move to Long Island? Besides all the other reasons too, but the economics of it, your per square foot on Long Island is less than in New York City, in Brooklyn and Queens. So you're going to pay less for your house on Long Island. You're going to get more property on Long Island, and you're going to pay less than if you were in Brooklyn and Queens. In Brooklyn and Queens, you're going to pay more per square foot. You're going to get a little less property, and you're going to pay more for your house. But property taxes in New York City are anywhere from $8,000 to at max $12,000 a year, which is still not cheap. But say you're at 10 for a good neighborhood like Sheepshead Bay. that 10 grand, that as opposed to double that in Long Island, but every year those taxes are just going up.
Yep.
You can't pay down your taxes. If you take the higher mortgage and you're put yourself in a financial position where you can say pay an extra month or pay down some interest, or when you make your payment a week later, make another payment, you'll take some interest, or you start cutting into the principal, X, Y, and Z. You can mess around with them. Refinance. You can refinance the property. There's options you have that you don't have with taxes.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Dude, we could get into the tax and all that bullshit all day because everybody in this world deal with this crap. And that's the thing is, like, it's a worldwide problem, taxes. It's not an American problem. It's a worldwide problem, taxes. It's disgusting. It really is. Gas prices, everything we can talk about. But that's the thing is, let's talk about happiness, all right?
Yep.
So here's what we're going to do is we're going to keep the windows down for a little bit. We're going to go on a light cruise. We're going to take this street all the way down, and we're going to take that left on Spencer Drive, like I said earlier.
Okay.
The reason is, folks, because we just went over all these taxes and property tax stuff. I want you to, as we're driving down that block, I'll tell you when to start looking. But I'm going to drive you down a block that I spent, all the way down to the end, homie. I spent so much time on this block. Like, this street right here was the wraparound. You would take the street, wrap it around. This could take you directly to Hempstead Turnpike. So, like, this was a street that if you were going across the street, the other part of Bethpage, cross Hempstead Turnpike on the northern side, I'd hang out with my boys over there and hook up with them, knock on their screen doors, ask their parents where they were. Oh, they went to this park, the old school way, kids. Like, we didn't have cell phones. We were walking, and I loved it. And cell phones are awesome too because the convenience of it. So I'm not one of those old people at 41 that are like, oh my God, these people with cell phones, these kids will never understand community. That's not true at all. They have plenty of social media. They may not be getting the right information all the time, but they're okay. All right, here we go. We're going to make a left onto Spencer Drive right here.
Adam, I was asking a question about taxes, too.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
And then Anthony Elios, how you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing horrible at this, guys. I'm getting used to it. Okay, so now, we cannot see my parents' house yet, but at the very end, you can see my parents' neighbor's house, that brick house at the very end. I don't know if you can see it yet. But this street was also the outlet. So if I walked out of my home, I would walk straight out of the front door. And this person's being courteous and letting you go.
I know.
Oh, you gonna go?
I guess so.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Wave to them.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
I can't stand when people don't wave to me.
I always wave.
Okay, hold on. So now I'm starting to see my parents' house. No, you don't have to hold on me and stop. I'm talking to the audience. Holy crap. Jesus, you're gonna get us killed. But there used to be so many trees on this block. It was beautiful during the fall because the entire block would be covered from one side to the other with leaves and just like anybody else's trees. Now I'm gonna say to you, slow it down. Here's my parents' house right there. Straight ahead. So my parents had a nice lot. Look at that lot.
Yeah.
They were solid. To pick up that house for 79 grand or whatever it was back in the late 70s, they had it made. We have a pool back there. Oh, did they get rid of my parents' shed? No, they didn't. But they have a full shed back there. I think it's about a 10-foot long, 10 by 8 shed, 12 by 8 shed. You know what, Mike? We're going to go to the park right down the block. So make a right here. And we're going to go to that park. I'm going to have some stories about that park, but that's a good opportunity for us to park and talk to our audience.
Yes.
Yeah, because I definitely don't want to ignore the people that took time out of the day.
No, for sure.
Yeah. So we're going to make a left at the stop sign. We're going to go back to Dennis Lane, actually. So we came in this way. We're going to make a left right here and then make that quick right again, Mike. Right over there. Yep. Good friend of mine straight ahead. I don't want to use names, but he's a good guy. If he ever listens, you're my homie. You'll always be, brother. Make a right here.
We're going to have to do a few pickups as the summer goes.
Yo,
my buddy is going to go down to the beach, just start grabbing people.
Yes, I want to do that. Now, here, see, okay, now come around this Ultima, and you're going to park past this fire hydrant. This entrance right here, folks, that you see on your right, if you caught it with your eye, the neighborhood park, pull up, Mike.
Yeah,
pull up. Oh, you can see? Cool. You can see right there? Okay, you can stop right here. Let's park here for a little bit. We're good. Hopefully we're not disturbing anybody, but we're good. So this is Richmond Park. If you actually look, at least it was when I was a kid. I'm looking at the sign. It doesn't say that anywhere. It used to be known as Richmond Park, which explains why when I was trying to find it to show you, I couldn't find Richmond Park, except for just like a Google search. People refer to this as Richmond. But it looks like it's just known as the Tannoy Bay Neighborhood Park now. So many memories in this park. It's a public park. If you're walking and you just want to walk through a park instead of walking through the streets, you could come in this entrance on Dennis Lane, and you could exit or enter on the Elizabeth Drive side, all the way almost at the end of Elizabeth Drive. So this park is that big that it goes down almost, I would say, about 3,500 feet.
Yeah.
About. Oh, it's on the map.
Well.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah,
The folks can't see that. Yeah. The folks can't see that. Maybe Mike could pop something up. I'm not sure. Do you know how to do that?
I'd have to.
Oh no, we don't know how to do that yet. But eventually, trust me, it's one thing Mike and I definitely talked about doing for the channel.
If I have the laptop up and rolling.
Yeah. We'll be able to show you stuff like that. But anyway, in this park, I have. Oh my God, I have so many stories for you. But we're gonna get to the stories. But let's talk to our audience, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Yeah, Adam, beautiful. Yeah, it is a nice house. Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate you,
beautiful,
man. Yeah,
beautiful,
it was.
Place.
Oh my God. Yeah, I miss it, man. Even just being there, it was tough.
Co-Train says he's a Gen Xer, so he remembers growing up in the 80s.
Yo, Co-Train. Yo, dude, knocking on the screen doors, man. Trying to see your homies or your friends' parents through the door, hoping that they're gonna come. It was like intrusive as hell, but like, yo, it had to be done, man. It had to be done. You had to get in touch with people. Oh my goodness, I love this Teresa. Teresa's frames on her glass. If that's you, Teresa, the frames. I've been shopping for new glasses, and your frames are gorgeous. My wife just picked up new frames. I'm sorry. I'm gushing. Now, not gushing. I'm dishing. Oh my God, honey, let's talk about this. No, but seriously, I'm sorry. I won't do that. But like, yeah. No. This is fantastic. Okay, you're ridiculous. Eventually owned property. Mexico. Oh yeah. Mexico's property taxes are low. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, all right. I guess we don't have much going on right now, but it's cool. Oh, well, here we go. Great to see you there, Teresa. All right, Teresa. Yeah, she's great.
Teresa's
a
well-liked figure in the YouTube world.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so this park. So I don't know about you, Mike. Did you play Manhunt when you were a kid? Manhunt.
Yes, Manhunt in Brooklyn. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, dude. Yep. We used to play it in Bayside sometimes. But hold on. So. Mm-hmm. Around the neighborhood, all the parents around here, all the parents, all the friends, my brother's friends. So my brother is 2 years older than me. But one night, when it was getting dark, it was still kind of like dusk. We're running around inside this park. We're hiding behind trees. There used to be bushes and trees around the perimeter you could hide behind. I'm sure it's all clear now. But I was taking a run and I tripped on a root. I hit the floor, I start rolling, and then it's out. Now, back in the day, the way we played Manhunt was if you were caught, they smacked you around. It wasn't like abusing you or hitting you hard. It was like a smack. Right. Not in the face, like in the back, in the butt, and the legs. But I'm laying there and I'm like, ooh, something's hurting me bad. So I'm like, guys, get the hell off me. And they're like, you all right, Scotty? You all right? I'm like, nah, something's wrong. And I look down and I'm like, holy shit. There is no joke, like a 5 to 6 inch branch sticking out of the side of my calf muscle. Ugh. Right? So all my friends are like, blah, blah. And they're like, no, I'm going to throw up, guys. Like, we are all at the point where we're laughing. It does not hurt at all. I'm telling you, Mike,
you just in shock at that point?
Shock. It did hurt, like, when I stepped down, like, I felt the muscle flex, and I was like, oh, fucking me. And I, like, laid back down on the floor really slowly. I remember it vividly. Now, I can't remember if my brother actually arrived at that time or not, but I know one of his good friends at the time, I'm not going to use names, popped up. And he was like, he knew my parents that we grew up in the 80s. He knew that even though we got hurt, we'd still get in trouble.
Right.
All right.
Right.
So he's like, Scott, I'm crying. I'm like, we got to go to a doctor. I'm like 14. I'm 13, 14. I'm bawling. I'm like, yo, this is serious. Like, does it hurt? No, I ain't crying because it hurt. I'm crying because it's supposed to be hurting. Like, that was like the situation I was in. Like, I was freaking out because it did not hurt. I was playing with the thing. Mike, I was sitting there poking the wood. Dude, it was in my leg.
Jeez.
So all of a sudden, I remember one of the kids came up and he was like, listen, and no joke, Mike, he spit in both hands. No, I'm not kidding. He rubbed them together and he goes, Scott, listen to me. I'm going to hold your calf muscle with one hand and I'm going to pull with the other. And I go, are you sure you should be boom, pulls out. Oh. And then the kid goes, all right, he's waiting, and he goes, if no squirting happens, we should be okay. And everybody, we're all like 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. We have no idea what he's talking about. We have no idea. And I'm looking, and I'm shaking, Mike. I have blood all over my hands. I'm looking down at the side of my leg. I'm waiting for this blood to stop pumping, because as I'm waiting, he's whispering in my ear going, yo, bro, if it starts pumping, that means it was an artery. I'm like, and what does that mean? He goes, we have to get you to a hospital really quick. And I'm laying there and I'm looking. I'm like, don't pump. Yes. And luckily, it just started leaking. And I was like, thank goodness. But yes, I have a cigar burn sized scar on my calf muscle, which I think I tried to show you the other night.
I saw. Yeah, I seen that.
And it was there when I was 13. And think about how big it is now, how big it was when I was 13. And guess what, kids? I did not get a tetanus shot. I did not go to a doctor. My parents didn't even know it happened until over a decade later. Over a decade later. I am still alive.
That's the way it was.
Yo, I ask myself all the time, how am I still alive? And I'm sure a lot of people that grew up in the 70s and 80s specifically, like,
yeah,
holy crap, like, how did we not die of tetanus or something?
Falling off the bike and whatever. My elbows ripped off.
How many times in this park, Mike, I have scars all over my body that I could walk through on glass shards and glass beer bottles that were broken in the grass. That I jumped off the swing set, and I have scars on my knees that I cut myself with glass. And what did you do? You held it till it stopped bleeding, and you got your ass up, and you went back on that goddamn swing.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry. I apologize. I did go to church when I was a kid. It's been a long time.
You see Coach Train? Coach Train's funny. I'm sure Coach Train was that guy.
Coach Train, how about that one friend whose mother hated you so you called the house and let them ring twice to tell your buddy? Oh, yo, okay. So I was that kid too. The parents did not want a lot of my friends hanging out with me. And no. And the thing was, it wasn't because I was a troublemaker. It was more because I was always the comedian. And they were afraid that if I was always the comedian, I'd get those kids in trouble. And I understand.
Makes sense.
As an adult now, I get it.
It makes sense.
Yes, but co-train. So what I had to do, brother, was I would tell them in school, for example, I'd be like, yo, listen, around 4:05 p.m., my mom's going to be cooking dinner. I'm going to ask her if I can come hang out. She's going to be like, it's all right as long as I'm home by 6. So I'm going to call your house around that time. If your mom answers, I'm hanging up. If she hangs up, no joke, guys, this is a perfect example. Meet me at Richmond Park. And all my boys, they used to bring their back gear, their balls, their basketballs, their footballs, their soccer balls. And we used to meet on this field with bags of equipment. And we used to be here. We used to run home for dinner. We used to hide our gear in the tree, run home for dinner on a Friday night. If the sun was still up on a nice summer night, we were allowed back out, 13, 14, 15 years old. We were here till 2, 3 a.m. because the lights would go on. The neighborhood people that had backyards that are connected, they all looked out for us, Mike. So this was a safe place to be at night. You know what I mean?
Somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Nunzio, how you doing, bud?
Nunzio, that's awesome. Nunzio, I like that.
Yep, another friend. I don't think you've met Nunzio yet.
No, I haven't. Nunzio, how you doing, brother? No, sister, how you doing?
And Nunzio's a dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a channel too.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
He's originally from here, and he went out to Vegas.
Where at from New York?
Staten Island, I believe.
Oh, sweet.
Teresa, you're driving? No problem. We understand.
Oh, yeah. Don't even. Hey, how you doing, Nunzio? Nice to meet you. Brother. Good luck to you and all your success with your channel. That's cool. I'll check it out. I'll check it out sometime this week. That's awesome. I really want to show my support to all you guys too, because it's really important for us all to build it together. All right, you know what? Let's start moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because ladies and gentlemen, I do got to get back to Wilson Park to pick up my kid. We're not going to do that now, but I want to bring you to a few other places. I'm going to bring you to where Dairy Barn used to be. I used to work at a dairy barn. Now, for all you, we're going to take this all the way to the end. So just follow this mic nice and smooth to the end. I'm going to bring you to Dairy Barn. Now, if you for all y'all that don't know what Dairy Barn is, Dairy Barn on Long Island was a drive-through convenience store. Yeah, you going to stop? That's stop sign right there. Stop sign. You see it? Yeah. Okay, no, I just wanted to let them know. Now, Mike, you make sure you stop at this stop sign.
Right,
now.
So
this is
like
my
this.
old neighborhood. See, she's making a turn.
Yeah,
no, you're not letting her go. It's not a stop sign. She doesn't have a stop sign.
Well, I mean,
you're not being a gentleman. See, I don't like that. Don't act like you're being a gentleman. She didn't have a stop sign. That's why she didn't even look at you. She's like, okay. So anyway, what was I talking about? I don't even remember. Oh, Dairy Barn. So Dairy Barn, folks, is a drive-through convenience store. It was two-sided. You had 2 floor-to-ceiling sliding doors that you could open up, and you would communicate with the customers right from their vehicle. It was awesome. Yes, you were paying $1 extra for a half gallon of milk, $1 extra for a gallon of milk, and so on and so forth. And 50 cents extra for eggs. But the convenience is just driving up and be like, hey, I need this stuff. You got to make it right here. And you're going to get in your left lane, please, sir. And you're going to make that first left over here. I can't remember the name of the street. But this is a cut through to get you through to the Bethpage Firehouse. The Bethpage Firehouse. It's a volunteer firehouse. It's been a staple of Bethpage, I think, since Bethpage came into existence. But again, we don't have a fact checker in the car. But a lot of good friends. I'm going to use his name. My second cousin, Robert Hoffman, Honored volunteer fireman at this firehouse. It might even still be. Now, yeah, we're coming up on a mic. We could slow down a little bit. There's no one behind us. That fire department went on fire. The whole thing burnt down about 2-3 years ago. I think it might have been longer.
I remember.
You remember
that.
this?
That's
how beautiful it looks now. They've remodeled it. Look at this. It's my goodness.
Yep.
The whole thing burnt down. The whole thing burnt to the ground. Yeah. Let's give people a second to look at this firehouse. Yeah, get a nice angle right there. Yeah, perfect. You're good. Yeah, this whole thing burnt down a few years back. Yeah, we'll fact check that for you, and Mike will throw that maybe in the video.
I'm still in mini.
Well, yeah, Mike does plan on editing these, right? You can plan on editing these.
I definitely can go in there and put up the information and have the stuff pop up on the screen.
Yeah, so Mike will fact check a lot of this, but yeah, burnt down. This was the remodel. It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. And like I was mentioning, my second cousin earlier, he may even still be a volunteer firefighter here. He's just that kind of guy. And I wish him well. I haven't spoken to him in years. It's a shame, but he was a great man. Mr. Robert Hoffman, my second cousin, proud second cousin. But yeah, so anyway, Mike, let's take a careful left here. We're going to bring you to where the dairy barn used to be, which I now believe is an Exxon or a Mobil. It's crazy.
This is a doozy.
It's a tough left. It is. You're clear on my right. You can go, homie. I got you. Yeah, now get in your right lane right away. Okay, and what we could do is let's pull into this parking lot of Exxon and let's just park real quick. We don't have to actually. Let's do that because I want to show people St. James Church right across the street. St. James Church is a very popular Catholic church in Bethpage. Yeah, we can actually back into a spot over here. Let's do that, man. Go where you're comfortable.
We're not going to see the church then.
Oh, we can. Yeah, we will. We'll figure something out. You get back in a little crooked over here. We can figure something out. I have faith in you. Yeah, right there. I have faith in you, Mike. Yeah, but take 2 spots, homie. It's okay. We're showing people here. That's St. James Church. You know what's? Oh my God, it's not funny. Haha! I just remembered. The original St. James Church used to be a big red wood building.
Okay.
So this is all brick and stone right now, and that burned down.
Really?
Yes, in the mid or early 90s, that burned down. It was a big deal because still, as you can see to this day, it's such a corner piece of Bethpage.
Yeah.
I'm not a religious man. I consider myself an agnostic. But I still love a good church and how beautiful the architecture is. Mm-hmm. And behind it is the school for St. James. So that's the religion school behind this still. There's a brick building behind there. I don't know if the camera should. No, the camera can see it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
you can.
They can see it enough. Yeah. We're gonna pass that, Mike. So we'll be all right. But just some good history there. I used to go there for midnight mass, for Christmas Eve and stuff. Just to get that feeling, that spirit, and see friends and family.
Mm-hmm. The community feeling.
Oh my goodness, great church.
Gianni Catalano, I just want to say hello.
Oh, I can't see anything on the screen right now. It's oh, hey, what's up, guys? Interesting show. Oh, you like it? Thank you so much. I'm serious. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so much more entertaining this, and Mike knows. Once I get more comfortable, trust me, I'm actually pretty hilarious. But I'm still in that. I don't know. This is surreal. I can't get over it.
It's.
How long did it take you to get over it?
I'm still not. I still can't believe that I actually go live and speak to people. I still can't believe that I actually do it.
Okay.
I really was all behind the scenes, learning the graphics, learning the in and outs of everything else.
Yeah. Would
speak on air here and there. Didn't love it, but didn't feel like, oh my God, this is... once I did it and it was over with, I was like, that wasn't too bad. So then I was like, you know what? Let me just try it. Pop on, start speaking. Yeah. But to me, it's weird, but that's really why I treat it like I'm just having a conversation. And then even when I first started, it was me just having a conversation. You pop in, I'm having a conversation with you.
With your brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how tight Mike and I are in such a short period of time. Mike and I have only known each other for about 18, 19 months now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels actually shorter than that, but it's actually been that long.
Well, no, has it been?
Yeah, dude, because remember, I moved back to New York from Maryland back in August. I sold my house, moved back August of, we hooked up with the same homies. That's how we met.
Right, so yeah, because my brother, basically, you had grown up with before
Correct.
Moving to Maryland.
Yes, who I was associated with 20 plus years ago, but we only realized it now, when we hooked up again, and it got reintroduced.
Right.
And we just started remembering little things he was never really my friend. It was just one of those kids that in high school, late high school, after graduation, He was one of those guys. We were all mingling with other schools and other school districts. You know that lifestyle.
Yes, exactly.
That when we finally got out of high school, it was like, yeah, let's go mingle with people from this area and this area. You know, whatever.
Right.
And you were like, holy crap, I could have been friends with these kids all this time if we weren't so damn arrogant. Everybody in the schools and such rivals. Oh
well, you dealt with that more with the Long Island. I didn't.
Yes.
I didn't. It was different in the city. Growing up in the city, you guys had your towns and your rivalries and your more cliquey, I guess. We had our cliques in the sense where we had more, I guess, the Catholic schoolers versus the public schoolers, or people that commuted into the city for into Manhattan for high school.
Yes.
So like I became friends with the kids that were commuting to Manhattan. So I not only were friends with kids from Brooklyn that would commute to Manhattan, but kids from Rockaway Beach that would take the Q35 into Brooklyn and then commute from Brooklyn. Because instead of them taking the A train, their other option was to take the A train from Far Rockaway over into Manhattan. So besides that, the other option was to take the bus and meet me in Marine Park and then go from there into Manhattan.
Dude, listen, let's take this opportunity. Let's make a right where we came in.
Okay.
And we're going to make a left at this traffic light because I'm going to take you past Plainage High School.
Okay.
Yeah, you segued perfectly into it. Yeah, let's talk about the rivalry. At least.
Yeah, and the high schools in general, someone coming from Brooklyn and Queens and playing high school baseball and then coming out to Long Island and seeing these campuses that they have out here is unbelievable. The property out here it's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
For a city kid.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it must be something to take in. And like, you know me, like in the audience doesn't. So let me tell you, make a right and make a left at this traffic. Okay, you want it? Okay.
Left?
No, we can still get to Plainage High School. It's all right. So take this to the end, get in your right lane.
Okay.
It's all right.
Oh, you want me to make
let me figure out where we are and I'm begin to update people. So we're passing on the left, the Bethpage Firehouse again. So we are on Union Avenue right now, and we're approaching Stewart Avenue, which Stewart Avenue and Hicksville Road do actually intersect. You know that, right? Or do you want me to educate on that?
No, I don't know this area too well.
That's cool. Okay, so we're going to make a right on the Stewart Avenue here. Now, after we make this right, directly on our right, which is westbound, is going to be parallel to Hicksville Road. Hicksville Road and Stewart Avenue meet down here on the right. And we're going to actually be at the fork where Stewart Avenue officially ends, but Hicksville Road continues all the way down to the shore. So you're going to be able to go past Sunrise Highway, past Merrick Road. You're going to go all the way to the water.
Gotcha.
Take Hicksville Road pretty much all the way down.
Gotcha.
We could go right here. It's going to be 4 mile. I think it's 40 or 35 mile on this thing. But yeah, this traffic light up here, you're gonna go to that traffic light. You can go straight. You're gonna merge right onto Hicksville Road. Yeah. So this is taking us into Plainage School District. We've been in Plainage School District. Excuse me. On the right, we're gonna pass the 7-Eleven that was like the big, like after middle school and after elementary school, all the kids used to meet up and hang out. It's right here on the right. We just passed it. We're passing it right now. And a lot of memories. Carl's Fencing, they've been a staple of the community for, oh my goodness, I think as long as I can remember, since at least I was 4 years old. But Carl's Fencing, just a family-owned business. It's been there forever, and they're still making it survive. They're making it work. Oh, great. You can see it on the camera. Now, guys, to the right here on the camera, no, you're fine. No, it's okay. It's going to be blurry, but if you're ever in this area on Hicksville Road, this shopping center, they're finally refacing the shopping center. And on the very right, you'll see an old-fashioned Carvel sign with it looks like an ice cream cone. That has been there since the 50s and 60s. They actually recently they were going to tear it down. And the town, Plainage, they got together and it became like a historical piece. So they're restoring it. It has not looked that good and it's not done yet. They're going to actually put the ice cream back on top.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's going to light back up soon. And that, when I was a kid, it was working. And you knew ice cream was on a summer night because that light was on. Carvel was serving, and oh my goodness, let me tell you something. When you leave New York, Mike, I don't know if you know this, Carvel is non-existent.
I've noticed that. I have noticed it.
It sucks. And if you're a New Yorker, no, you're going straight, homie. We're going right in. Yeah, Hicksville Road takes you right to not necessarily Plainage High School, but it'll take you to the street that we can take directly to Plainage. We can make a left on, but we got plenty of time to talk. Yeah, so we're going back the way we actually came in, Mike.
Gotcha.
Passing the Seafood Oyster Bay right here, Seafood Oyster Bay Expressway. We're going to go underneath this overpass. We're going to pass the Seafood Oyster Bay all together. Now, I'm not going to use his name, but you know Mazda, correct? You're friends with Mazda? You've been associated? We're going to use his nickname?
You know what? Yes and no. I know who he is, but yeah, haven't really hung out with him much.
Just merges. Okay, now, Our boy Maz, he grew up over here behind Island Recreation on the right. I can't believe I'm bringing up these places that went on fire. Island Recreation actually almost blew up. If it did not, Island Recreation, we just passed it on the right.
Gotcha.
You got to look up that one, because that one was about 10 to 15 years ago. It exploded from a chlorine explosion.
Jeez.
And yeah, thankfully, I'm pretty sure nobody was seriously harmed. But another staple of the community, Island Recreation, they've been there for 40 years, 35, 40 years, and they were able to rebuild. Thank goodness. So much stuff here. We're passing another volunteer fire engine company number 3. Fantastic. Plain School District Fire Company. If we ever had an emergency, they were the people to show up to us over here at Plain High School. Now, yeah, we're approaching the Southern State. So this is the Southern State Parkway. This takes you east and west. We're going to go past this traffic light. You're going to start seeing signs for it. See, that gets me. I'm sorry. I'm going to segue. I don't know if anybody caught that. There was a young lady, and you respectfully so. The glare. What are you trying to cover glare?
Yeah, keep that there.
Keep that there. All right.
When we hit the sun.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll figure it out.
It's better. At least
it is better.
Colored.
Yeah, you know you need something black.
Yes.
Yeah, something black and matte.
Well, let's take this one in. We'll do the next stop.
All right.
That's good for now, I guess.
Okay.
As long as it kills that glare. Right
I want to get back to that woman for a second. That was a middle. Here, we're going to make a left at this traffic light right here. This is going to bring you right to see that sign right there, Plainage High School. Home of the Red Devils. Yeah, buddy. 2 championships in a row, folks. That's right. 2 championships, Mike. 2 championships. They're both football. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been all over the news on Long Island. I'm expecting everybody to know. I'm so proud of my boys, man. And let me tell you something. I'm so proud to be on Facebook, and I'm seeing kids that I graduated with, kids that are graduated around me. They have kids that are on this team, man. How cool is that? This team that's crushing it 2 years in a row. Coach Schaefer. He was a coach when I was ending my high school career, and he's still a coach now, man. I'm so proud of him too, man. He's always been a man I looked up to, and I hope he knows that one day. Maybe one day you can hear that. But Coach Schaefer of Plainage High School, just amazing man, just a great coach, just such a good mind for the game, and he's done it. And you know, it's so funny, Mike. 22 years ago, when I was in high school, me and the boys, I wasn't even in football, man. I don't know if you know, I didn't play football. I played lacrosse. Lacrosse was my sport. Right. But Coach Schaefer, man, he was somebody that even though the boys that were on the football team, we used to all shoot the shit. That we were pissed that he wouldn't have a ring, that you wouldn't have a trophy. That, staying in a ring meaning like a trophy. Mm-hmm. Because, unfortunately, we were going through a lot of stuff with our school at the time, contract renegotiations, things like that. We're going to let this person go here. Yeah, this street gets super tight. Yeah, it's okay. This street gets super tight, though. It's all right. Yeah, watch these buses. School's letting out. So we're going to follow this straight, though. We're going to drive right past Plainage High School, folks. It's going to be on your left side. Oh, man. Yeah, this is crazy. There's no one behind.
Look at the size of this.
Yes, it's incredible. And it's actually not that big. I could be wrong on my facts here, and I'm sure that if Plain students ever listen to this, they'll start yelling at me. I want to say that we only had a few hundred or a couple hundred graduating class per class. We can't drive into the parking lot right now, but yeah, we're going to go around the way just went. Yeah, go straight. Let's take us out of the neighborhood. I'll take you to Broadway. We can make a left on North Hickory right here. But this is our stomping grounds, man. Listen, I was a kid, man. On the left. Am I allowed to talk about my recreational stuff in high school? Am I allowed to talk about that on your channel?
You can.
No, we used to cut class. My boy used to come up to me in the hallway, and he's like, "Yo, man, I got 2 dime bags." Now, back then in high school, the dime bags, you can take this all at the end. Okay. Dime bags we used to get in high school, I'm not kidding, man. And most of us went through it. I don't want any bullshitters on the channel. But the people that actually smoked weed back then and smoke weed now, hell yeah. Back then, you got a lot of seeds.
Yes.
And they were dead seeds. You couldn't do shit with these things. They were crunched up. They were ground. It was horrible. These assholes that were dealing shit to high schoolers, man, they'd crunch up as much seed and stem, grind it up, and shove it in that bag. But let me tell you something. Hell yeah. It didn't matter, man.
Nope.
It didn't matter. $10 for a dime bag. And it was like, you got a bunch of friends together. You got 2 dimes out of it, bro. Trust me, it was a fun walk home after school. Yo, man, you're allowed to laugh. Be proud, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's a new time, man. I enjoy the hell out of it. I still do.
I went to high school in Manhattan, so think about that.
Fun fact, Ryan played for Sag Harbor Whalers, too. Get out of here. That's awesome. That's Teresa talking.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't know if you assumed. Yeah. Wow. Okay,
You know,
that's.
so
I gotta look this kid up.
Yeah, definitely. He's a top prospect.
Yeah. We're all. Yeah,
Oh,
he's.
yeah, you go too.
Yeah,
Why not?
you could go
Yeah,
too.
go
It's
ahead.
okay.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's
Everyone
okay.
goes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, everyone.
We
Go
were
ahead.
stopped for like 5
Yeah,
minutes.
it's
All
fine.
right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Watch out for this guy. Yeah, I feel bad for these drivers, man. They're running in and out. Yeah, that traffic light. We're gonna make you know what? We're gonna take you back to Southern State. Let's start heading back west.
Okay.
I know this. Listen, this is a lot. We'll plan something else like this, Mike. We're not saying goodbye again, but our time restraints. We were definitely time restraints, and honestly, like it felt like we could have definitely driven a lot more and went to a lot of more places. I don't think it's a stop sign, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, these people don't look like they're gonna stop, folks. That's Long Island, though. So Long Island, you have a stop sign. You always got to look for people going through it. You're actually not looking for other people to stop. You're looking for other people to go through. I think is that New York in general?
They're actually stoptional.
That's a good one. I like that.
Left?
Left. Oh my God. You know what, bro? I don't know where we are. Because I don't know which way the Southern State is.
Oh, I can just get us back there.
Yeah, get us back to the Southern State. I think it's right. It's a right or a left. Yeah. It might be a left. If it's not, we can always take C-Flores Bay back. We got plenty of time. Remember, I just said we got to be home by like 2:45, so I can walk on over and pick up the peanut. Yeah, my son. I call him the peanut. My 5-year-old son, who, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give him a happy birthday shout out to my son. He can't listen to this, but one day when he can, and he can listen to Daddy speaking this way, I just want to let him know that I'm always thinking about him, and it's his birthday tomorrow, his 6th birthday. And let me tell you something, Mike, you have a daughter too, don't you?
I sure do.
Yeah, and how old is she? She's 8?
She's 7.
7. When she's turning 8?
In September.
September what?
27.
I'm September 4th. Oh my God.
Got a lot of Septembers.
Yeah, man.
I had to.
But yeah, my son is April 12th, ladies and gentlemen. His birthday's tomorrow. It's been 6 amazing years watching this little boy grow up so much, and I have so many more years to look forward to.
Yep. Happy birthday, little Scotty boy.
Yeah, my little peanut, my little Scott. The
Scotty,
little Scotty. Yeah, which Mike, after 1.5 years plus of friendship, which, we haven't, we also didn't get back to that middle-aged woman that was hustling.
Yeah, you never even.
Yeah, so now that we're done touring, let's get back on the Southern State. Let's get back to Wilson Park. You got that in your direction? Okay, let's just talk now. Let's free up just for talking. All right, we didn't get to talk about Dairy Barn. Yeah, we got completely sidetracked, but it's okay. We just didn't have time.
Where are we now? Is this still Bethpage?
This is actually Broadway.
Massapequa.
Broadway. No, we're still in North Massapequa. I'm pretty sure we're still in North Massapequa. Massapequa would be more south, like. So right. Yeah, it's strange.
Oh yeah, so this is I got you.
There's a cutoff point around here somewhere. You actually might be right.
I think it is because this Lukoil, I know
that's Massapequa
on the way out east to the Hamptons because it's right off the highway, right back on.
You're
pretty
right.
Sure, the address is North Massapequa.
And I think you're right. Oh, this one's North Massapequa.
I think so.
Because I'm thinking we have to. Hold on, can we sit in on this?
Yeah.
Well, let's not get too sidetracked. Let's talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk. Everybody knows. Listen. You guys see where we're at. You're following us. If we get murdered or we get pulled over or we crash,
just tell someone.
Yeah, tell someone. We were on Broadway. We're looking at the Southern State Parkway eastbound. We're probably going to hit the westbound. I'm sure that's what it's telling you to do.
Yep,
it's on the left. So we're going to be.
Coach Train's funny.
Who's that? What do you say?
46 Coach Train, huh? He's commented about the seeds.
Yo, dude, yeah, no more. Obviously, as adults, no, that's not tolerated. But it's, back then it was horrible. No, that's a no enter. That's a do not enter, Mike. Let's go to the next one, buddy.
Fucking Long Island. That guy again.
Don't blame Long Island.
That guy again that designed all these roads. What the hell was he thinking?
Was it Robert Moses for this too?
Yeah, all these state park roads.
Yeah, we don't support Robert Moses.
Ridiculous on and off ramps to keep all the buses away.
Yeah, that's not that easy. We don't do politics on this channel, right. Mr. BK Skip.
That's right. Only history.
Only history. Honest history. And how we're gonna progress and we're gonna move forward. We're gonna change. Mike is gonna crack the back window for you all just to get some air circulating a little better. Thank you.
Or I could do that top one.
Which one's better for you? You can do better.
Usually when I'm driving, I'll pop that top.
Pop the top. Let's try top.
Ask the crowd.
I want some air. Yeah, I'm so sorry, folks.
When I pop just the top, I haven't had many complaints about it. So we'll see once that thing pops up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like that.
Okay. All right. As long as everybody's cool with that and they can hear us, that's fantastic. It won't be for long. Well, let's go back to a few things. I don't want to talk about dairy mom because we're not there anymore. Let's talk about the middle-aged woman who exercised.
Yes. What was she? What was her problem?
No, it wasn't her problem. It was me as someone who started exercising in the last 6 months, Mike.
That's right.
Yeah, and I've lost now, Mike. It's officially 65 pounds.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, that's as of this morning. When like this?
Yesterday. 2 days ago, I weighed myself in the morning.
Okay.
And I was 367 on September 15th, folks. My highest weight I've ever been. 367. And I met a doctor who was very rude, nasty to me, but he got the point across, and I'm probably never going to see him again because he made me very angry. I sat there and was honest with him. I told him, Doc, I don't eat that much. And I was like, I exercise plenty for what size I am. And he turned to me nasty and he said, listen, eat half as much and drink more water and exercise twice as much as you're doing now and you'll start losing weight. Mike,
wow.
He pissed me off, but I listened.
It's working.
I listened. I cut down my flour to almost nothing, so my flour intake is almost zero. I do treat myself, as you see, on special occasions, but you see how much exercise I put in.
Right. You offset it that night.
Yeah, I burn off that shit. Sorry, Mike. I burn off that shit so quickly. But anyway, the point is that healthy, in 6 months, less than 6 months, I've burned 65 pounds off my body.
Wow.
My daughter weighs 48. My son weighs 53.
Okay.
Think about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised just because I know the type of person you are. I know
you've seen me through the process.
Yeah, I know you're like, all right, I'm going to do this, and it gets done. So I'm really not surprised.
I'm a hustler. I'm proud of myself. Anyway, so me, what I do is I'm very, even though I sound confident, you know me, Mike, like I'm very, not shy. That's definitely wrong. Right? Self-esteem. My self-esteem's a little low and my insecurities. So what I do is I exercise and go out for my regimen when very early morning or very late night when it's pitch black out, there are no cars on the road, nobody to look at me or nobody see me.
Right.
What I do is I pop on my headphones and I pop on some rock and roll, baby. I throw on some Billy Joel, some Long Island, some New York rock and roll. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
Long Island and Billy Joel.
Billy Joel, Long Island. Yes, we're suckers. We are suckers. That mine's out. Yeah, we're suckers for Billy Joel, but let me tell you something that gets me going. So when I see a middle-aged woman walking on Hicksford Road in broad daylight, wearing bright purple, if I remember correctly, we'll go back and look one day.
We'll have to check the tape.
I'm so proud of her. And at her age, Mike, she's probably at least 15, 20 years older than me. At her age, Mike, that's impressive, and I appreciate that. I respect that. So shout out to whoever that young lady was. Just for her. Keep on hustling. Yeah, if you got the time, guys, get out on your feet, move around, listen to some music, no matter what your taste is. Take that time. Take that time. I'm going to take a drink of water, actually. I thought I brought water.
Yeah, you telling me that reminds me when I first started playing golf.
Okay.
I would only go out at times where I knew there would be no one else on the golf course. Like, I wouldn't want to go with anyone else. I would actually drive. I would drive hours out into Pennsylvania or upstate.
Yeah.
Just probably more mentally feeling like I'm getting away. But
Mobland just popped in.
Mobland, how you doing? No, thank you. Appreciate no, for real.
Oh, Anthony Elios. Did Anthony Elios? He was here earlier?
Yeah, he was here.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
He's another Philly guy.
So
he's
cool.
Another, I would guess, Philly's fan. But
we're in no rush, Mike. We can stay behind this person.
What time is it? Okay.
Yeah, fine. Throw your cruise control on, man. We'll talk to these people. Yeah, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt. I can't interrupt you for a shout out. My bad.
No, yeah, Mobland and Anthony Elios, Philly guy. But with golf, I would do the same thing. I would take rides out middle of the day and then play at like 5 o'clock, 6, knowing that no one else is playing at that time. Around this guy.
He's driving now. How fast is he going?
About 50. We're not even doing the speed.
Well, let's see. Okay. All right. Well, I feel bad.
For me or her?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. You. Well, no. Yeah. I'm sorry. I want to talk about the driver. Can I talk about that driver first?
That's all I had to say.
It's your show, though. I keep interrupting you.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Shoot.
Okay. So that young lady, she was no joke. Her seat was as far up as it could possibly go.
Yes.
And she was glued to the steering wheel, and she looked so nervous.
She looked very scared.
I am not saying that it's okay. She should not be driving if she's on the parkway. Let's say at least the parkway, because we don't know her. Mm-hmm. But get off the friggin' parkway.
Yeah.
Get off the parkway.
Yeah.
I respect you, hon. You're scared. Get off the parkway. Oh my goodness. I know you're in the right lane, but honey, you got to get off. You can't do it. If someone going 55, just 55, looks down for 1 second and they look up and you're going 45, that could be an accident. That could be an accident, Mike. I know that the person should not be looking down, they should be focusing, but that's another obstacle that a driver driving the speed limit is an obstacle that you shouldn't usually have to deal with all of a sudden coming at you. So
these are the
two wrongs don't make a right, but I'm just saying.
These are the things you notice when you drive around here for long enough, and the differences between driving here and a lot of every other place you drive.
Oh, yo, Anthony Elliott, good show, guys. I'm on my way to pick up my middle grandchild. What? Middle grandchild, 12?
Wow.
Incredible. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. I'm loving being a dad. I can't wait to be a grandpa, Anthony. I can't. Mike, do you know why? Do you know why? We don't have the responsibility anymore as a parent. We now have the responsibility of a grandparent, which is a whole other animal.
Yes.
But we get to give them back. Mm-hmm. We get to hug them, kiss them, let them sleep over every once in a while, and give them right the hell back.
Yep.
I love you guys. Get the hell out of my house. Boom. Let's go, Mets. But yeah.
Mobland's the Northern Ireland friend.
Right. Mobland. Top of the morning to you. No, that's a lie. Top of the evening to you. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. It should be about, 7 o'clock where you're at, Mobland? 7 p.m.? I think so.
What are they?
I think they're 5 or 6 hours ahead of us. Because remember, everybody west of us is ahead. No, behind. And everybody east of us.
Because I think, London is 5, right? I think.
Wait, Coltrane is a grandfather too, bro.
Coltrane's a grandfather too?
Wait, Coltrane, your profile. I can't zoom in on your profile. Hold on, let me see. I gotta see what this cat looks like.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Oh, okay, I can't do it, Coltrane. But you look at from this angle, you look like a young cat. Good for you. How old are you? You might be asking. I like that, Coltrane. How old are you, brother? Because
I think he said before 46. I think
46. Okay, so you know what? That's perfect. Because my friend Colleen, I'm gonna give a shout out to Colleen. I'll use her name. My friend Colleen, she lives in Virginia now, New York originally.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. She went to Plainage High School as well, Plainage alum. She graduated about 4 or 5 years before me, good friend of the family. She was a grandmother by 36, if I'm correct.
Wow.
And she is a supporter of your channel. She has subscribed.
Oh, cool.
Yes, so she probably will listen to this. So shout out to Colleen in Virginia or West Virginia. I believe it's West Virginia. I'm not sure. But she's in good area. She's with her mom and dad and her son Kyle and her granddaughter. Oh my God, such beautiful people, good family. So good shout out to them. Yeah. But native New Yorker. She's been out there with her parents for about, oh my goodness, it's at least 12, 13 years. At least 12, 13 years. But yeah, she'll pop in on the, she's told me already, she'll pop in on the channel.
Hopefully she'll pop in. That's what we like. We like to people to bring back memories.
We actually passed by Colleen's old childhood house.
Oh wow.
Not really. We passed the street, I should say, when we were going to Plainage High School. So, maybe I'll talk to Colleen if she wants. I'll do a drive-by. Maybe we can find time for that next time we're in that area. We'll do a drive-by for Colleen if she pops in.
What's real? I just wanted to say what's up to What's Real. Just saw him pop in.
Yo! I don't think I know What's Real either.
Yeah, he's from the time I started going live, he's been popping in.
All right.
He's an early supporter of the BK Skip channel. This turn's always a doozy.
Yeah, this one you want to bring. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, folks. Someone was texting me. I apologize. I completely went off the business rail. Very unprofessional. I just got to make sure, because remember, my kid is in school, and my daughter is with my mother-in-law right now. She took the time out of her busy schedule. She still works full-time, my mother-in-law. She's watching my daughter right now. My daughter, Charlotte, who I gave a shout-out to my son. I got to give a shout-out to Charlotte.
Shout out Charlotte.
So my son, everybody, he's known as Peanut. Around the family and close friends, he's known as Peanut. And he proudly wears the name Peanut. Even a lot of kids in his class call him Peanut. It's great. And then there's Bean, my little Bean. Okay, now how that happened is that when Peanut was in my wife Kim's belly, in her womb, and so it's a little, obviously, very personal thing. And the first time we ever saw Peanut as a peanut, he looked like a little peanut. Like, when you went for Ellie with the ultrasound, he looked like a little peanut. And I looked at my wife Kim. Well, wherever you got to go, homie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be off here.
Yeah, take your time. We got plenty of time, folks. Yeah, we're gonna drive around a little bit more because we have another 30 minutes. So, Mike, you can eat up time. Let's take a ride around.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll keep talking more. We'll keep it less on the tour, but let's tell people where we're getting off. You go ahead.
Yeah. So that was the northern state. So we're getting off in Westbury. Yeah.
Post Avenue, I think.
Post Avenue, Westbury.
Yeah, which is if you go to Westbury Music Hall or the Westbury Theater.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a great exit to get off of. Brings you right into the theater. So if you're ever on Long Island and Westbury, oh my God, Westbury. Can we talk about Westbury Music Hall? You've been to Westbury Music Hall?
I've never been to Westbury Music
Hall.
Hall.
Mike, Westbury Music Hall.
Should we go down through Westbury?
You take your time. No. We'll find time. We're gonna go. People, like we said, this is an impromptu. We planned on doing this, but our timing was off, and we apologize for the unprofessionalism. But as you all know, and a lot of people in this channel listening to us right now, you guys are supporting us so much, and it's overwhelmingly amazing. And a lot of the people that is supporting BK Skip specifically, who are still getting to know me, I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart as a friend for all the support and advice you guys are giving him. Good, bad criticism. Mike, you got some good support here to start off, and here's our chance to make the mistakes. And they're not necessarily mistakes. It's personally we're making good on.
Here's another one, David S. Cameron.
Oh, nice. And a shout out to Teresa.
Yep.
David, nice to see you. He's giving shout outs to Mobland, What's Real.
Yep.
Oh, Yankees for Life, pop back on. He's saying hello to
Life.
Teresa. Where are we at right now, Mike? We have 7. All right. I think for a period there, we actually had 11.
Nice.
I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Could be lying. Oh, Hicks. Talk about Hicks, Mike.
Hicks. Well, I've only been to a few times, but it's the spot. It's the garden spot. It's known during Christmas time. It's where you come to get all your Christmas stuff.
Every holiday. Halloween.
Yeah.
They just took down all stuff for Easter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the spot.
I mean, they're starting to take it down now. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see what we're gonna hit into now.
Well, this is gonna merge onto Jericho, isn't it?
Yeah.
We are in Jericho.
Well, Hillside. We can go Hillside or Jericho. Usually, my trip up to the North Shore is that way, but that's like an hour-long trip. You know, I actually did that with them. We go up to the beach up there.
You know what, Mike? I think we have time. You want to spin by Cellar 25? We'll cut the broadcast now. Yeah. I'll stop in. I'm going to see Nancy. Everybody, yeah. Nancy's my daytime bartender on Mondays, Tuesdays until I find some help. Yeah. Listen, anybody from the Long Island area, specifically Mineola, New Hyde Park, Garden City, Hempstead, West Hempstead, Williston Park, if I haven't said it already, all the towns surrounding Garden City Park. Cellar 25 is looking for experienced and or non-experienced bartenders. Listen, 95% is personality, folks. If you know anybody in the area that has a great personality and is willing to be personable and share and listen with bar customers, that's the kind of bartenders we need. That's the kind of atmosphere we go for. It's a very chill environment with chill people that we want to be there for people, to hang out with people, let people know you're not alone. COVID's coming to an end, folks. We're building an environment with good food, with Daddy Dar's Kitchen and Mama D's Lunchbox. Mama D's Lunchbox, she's coming in tonight for the first time. Tonight for the first time, Mike, for
which
Raw.
is awesome.
For Monday Night Raw.
I'm looking forward to trying her food.
Oh, you're gonna do that?
Possibly tonight.
Oh, Mike, come by tonight. You gotta come by tonight. Tell everybody. No. We gotta tell people you're gonna be there now. You're gonna be there tonight. Because Mike, let me tell you what time I'm gonna be there. Let me tell you.
Go ahead.
Mike, my goal was to get there 5 p.m. because I wanted to get some stuff done. Thing is, I gotta try to figure out something with my kids because my mother-in-law is important. So I gotta try to get out there. But I definitely will be there by about 7 p.m. All right, I gotta be there by 7 p.m. the latest. But yeah, if anybody, and if you ever see this video, please contact us. The help wanted sign, I don't want to give my phone number, but the help wanted sign's in the window. We have no budget, folks. We can't advertise. We can't even afford to pay money for want ads. Like, it's to that point. And this is not a cry for help, and I don't want that misunderstood.
It's after the past couple of years. I mean, it's surprised the place is still standing.
The last 6 weeks alone, Mike's been there. And I'm sorry, Mike, for stepping on you. Mm-hmm. But Mike's been there. Mike's been there for 7 weeks on the steady right now. I'd say right about. Mm-hmm. Mike has seen the growth in the last 6 to 8 weeks alone, folks. Mm-hmm. So trust me, again, this is not a cry for help. It's that I want to make sure that we're also getting our neighborhood bartenders. I want to get neighborhood folks, people that either are still living there or grew up in the area, and they can talk to people, because most of my clientele are people from the area. They want to shoot the shit with bartenders and people working at the bar and people working for Daddy Dart's Kitchen and Mama D's Lunchbox that know the area and they can talk about history. Because that's one thing I can tell these people in Mineola. And you know from somebody that used to live in Mineola.
Yep, we just hit it. We just crossed into Mineola right now.
Talk about that for a sec.
Yeah.
Let me take a break.
This is back on Jericho Turnpike where we started.
Yeah.
So now we're heading west back towards Queens, back towards New York City.
Yeah.
And we just hit Mineola. So
North Shore Farms, right here, Good Foods Market.
Mineola, if continuing west, we're probably about 10 miles off the Queens border. So you would hit Mineola, then Garden City Park, where Cellar 25 is, New Hyde Park, Belrose, and you're basically in Queens right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know I've had it a few times. I don't know much about it, but I know there's a huge Portuguese population in Mineola.
Mineola is known as Portugola, folks.
The chicken place that's coming up on the right.
Which one?
After Willis Avenue.
After Willis.
They actually put a whole bunch of new lighting system there. I noticed it the other night when you're driving by at night, it's all lit up.
Really?
But the smell that emanates from this place, especially during the summertime, it might smell now for a little lunchtime burn, but
yeah, Cellar 25 is Portuguese owner. I don't know if you know that, Mike.
I didn't know he was Portuguese.
Yeah, Carlos Burrito, ladies and gentlemen, the owner and the owner, one of the owners of Cellar 25, he is actually Portuguese, and he was actually the first Portuguese friend I ever made.
Wow.
Yes, he was my source of all my education on Portuguese people and the culture. And Mike, let me tell you something. Portuguese food. What? Oh, it's my goodness, bro.
They make that chicken
and the steak. If you find a good steak place, I think Port Cafe. There's Cafe Sport.
Yes. Yep.
Cafe Sport on Hillside Avenue, right?
Foch.
Yeah, in Foch. That's on the corner of Hillside Avenue, Foch, folks. Great bar, great family that owns it, great food, good place to chill and have some drinks. And then right down the block from Cellar 25, a good owner and proprietor, Joe. Oh my goodness, Port Cafe Port. Oh my goodness, Joe. I apologize to anybody. Let me look it up. I know
there's also the place.
You need to respect this.
On Herrick's. When you're going south on Herrick's, if you make the left on Herrick's, before you go into Garden City on the left-hand side in that little shopping center, there's another chicken place there.
I'm sorry. I'm looking up his restaurant, Mike. I am listening to you. I don't know. Port Cafe, ladies and gentlemen.
And Granbino wanted to say what's up, and yeah, Granbino, it's nice. The weather's turning. 60 degrees today. It's gonna get even nicer during the week.
Co-train's Portuguese.
You're Portuguese. Co-train.
Pork chop in the house.
Chop it.
Love it.
Yeah, you love Mineola. This is your homeland here, Coach.
Portugal. Yo, Co-train. Yo, bro. Seriously, man. Yo, man. If you ever have the time, bro. Like we don't drink really. Like I don't drink. No, Mike's a social. Bit, yeah. That's fine. No disrespect. But listen, man. Even if you don't drink, bro, come down. If you ever find yourself in Long Island, Co-train, or anybody in this chat.
This chicken place right here, past the light on the right.
Go. Let's get a look. I'll get a look. Keep going. No, it's all right. Don't pull over.
Right here on the right. Black awning. Right here.
Oh, I'll read it. Oh my! I can't pronounce that, but I'm gonna look it up. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
The smells that come out of that place.
Okay, hold on. We got to look this up. I'm going to look this up because that deserves some respect. That is beautiful.
Jericho Terrace on the left here.
I got married there.
You did?
I got married in my first marriage. Yes. We'll get into that. No. You don't say it that way. Trust me.
That's why I was all like, wait, what?
On the left. Not you said right. On the left. I think you said right.
I think that.
If you said right, I'm sorry. Yeah. If you didn't, I love you. Jericho Terrace on the left.
Coming up to the cigar shop too on the right.
Yes, we're going to come back to the cigar shop where we actually left from earlier.
Right.
We didn't necessarily report that, but we did talk about it.
Chaminade High School on the left.
We mentioned that at the beginning. Yeah. How do you?
Portugal.
We're too quiet, Mike. Keep talking.
Cigar shop. We're not going to be able to see the cigar shop, but that Chaminade High School is being big high schools. And they just built that building on the left, a big glass building.
Okay, hold on. I found it. Mike, I found it. The restaurant we just passed that Mike said has the killer chicken, right?
Yep.
And it's beautiful decor.
Right.
Chursacara.
Barada.
Barriada. Listen, Co-train. You want to do me a hookup, brother?
Type it in there.
Type in? Oh, I can type it in there? Oh, I can do that? All right, I'm gonna type this in here.
Cigar shop right on the right. This is where it says the Cugini next to Cugini's Pizzeria.
Yes, this Cugini's Pizzeria is delicious too.
Very good pizza.
Shout out to Cugini's.
Cigar shop right here.
Yep, cigar shop.
Lou.
Hey, how are you, kid?
Big Lou at the cigar shop.
Yeah. Oh man, Lou, Ricky, the boys.
Yeah, Ricky too. The old guy.
You know what I'll do? I'll type this when we're not moving, Mike. I'll send the coach train. I'll post it. And we'll post it when we part, when we're saying our farewells. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I'll post. Are we allowed to? Am I allowed to post the link? Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that. Okay.
Well,
Google link.
On mine, you can.
Yeah. I just want to make sure. All right, cool. I'll post the link. Yeah.
As long as it's Google, it's kosher.
I'll post the link for folks. I'll post the link for Port Cafe. I'll post the link for as many places as we mentioned on Google. Is that cool? Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
In the descriptions.
I will sit there and I'll do that for you folks because these are places that deserve some, eyeballs, and also the food deserve your visit if you come in. And go ahead, Mike.
The chicken is not orange.
It's
more of it's a grilled, blackened grilled.
Yeah, like nice seasoning.
Yeah, it's all about the seasoning and the grill. It's good.
Yeah,
really good stuff. And the steak.
And what was Yeah, we'll be more prepared for this, folks. Like, yeah, Mike and I, we're going to have to start knowing where we're going. Yeah, I think, once we have like the more we know where we're going, we'll have a more organized thing because we obviously we want to give as many shout outs as we can because we are so proud. I'm proud to be from Bethpage. I'm proud to be living in Wilson Park, and Mike is proud to be. He lived 9 years in Minneapolis.
Yeah, about 9 years.
A decade, folks.
Yeah.
Forget 9 years. A decade. So Mike is 34 years old. He spent almost a third of his life in Minneapolis, so he finds this town dear. We just entered Garden City Park.
Garden City Park.
Shout out to the smallest city park in Garden City, ladies and gentlemen. Garden City Park, Long Island. This poor town. COVID has been so rough to it, man. It's killing me. I mean, we're getting some business back. It's good, meaning like the area. But we got, right over here, we got Van Buren Buick, great dealership.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Beverage Barn on the left, great ownership, great family. Beverage Barn, ladies and gentlemen. I'm definitely going to post a shout out to them. My goodness, guys, you got to check them out. Great family owned. Just go in there, be cool, ask your questions. They'll be more than willing to help you out. They just like chill people. They want chill people. Now, yeah, you know where we're going. You know where we're coming up. You know where we're coming up. Where are we coming up, Mike?
Cellar 25.
Cellar 25, ladies and gentlemen. We just passed Park Funeral Center again. We passed out the other day. Oh, here we go. We're at the traffic light. Here we go.
2135.
2135 Jericho Turnpike. Oh my God. Okay, Mike, you go ahead. You take it, baby.
Yeah, no. Well, thank you, Scott.
Yeah, sorry.
Awesome ride today. Thank you to everyone in the chat. I appreciate it. We're on for an hour and a half today. Awesome. Had everyone in here, everyone hanging out. And I appreciate it. I think later on this week, I know I'm going to be probably in Bensonhurst at some point and Bay Ridge at another point later on in the week. So I will go live during the week at those points in those neighborhoods. Probably not with Scott. Most likely.
No, most likely not. But, Mike and I are together a lot. We actually question how much time we're together. I mean, the other night we were here, we were at Cellar 25, just relaxing and de-stressing. And we were, chilling out in the back with a bonfire. That's how chill this area, this place is. And we have time to talk for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We have about 10 minutes. No, not 10 minutes. We got about 2 minutes. We could talk quickly and say our farewell. But yeah, very quickly, Mike and I were actually talking about it while we were chilling out and relaxing, that we were kind of to the point where we were having a discussion about how much time we've been spending together. Is it okay? And what Mike and I came to the conclusion is that Cellar 25 not only is my place of business where I manage the place, and I'm also a bartender a couple nights a week, but it's also a place for all of our friends and all of our business associates and just close family to be here.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And spend that time together and be able to de-stress and talk about our days and talk about what business ventures we're working on. And we spitball ideas. So please, guys, keep sending your feedback to Mike.
Absolutely.
Because Mike is talking to me about it. Like, literally everything you guys throw at him, Mike is sitting there and going, Scott, you got to hear this. Scott, you got to hear that. And I want to hear it, and I want to continue. Oh, excuse me. That is my alarm, folks. That is my alarm. Another brick in the wall to tell me that I need to start wrapping it up to go pick up my son. So I'm going to step out of the vehicle and say hello to Nancy. And I'm going to say goodbye to y'all right now. And Mike's going to take over farewell. And I love you guys so much. And like I like to say, Mike, do you mind if I say my farewell?
No, go.
I got a tagline, folks. I always like to say to people, peace, love, and hugs. Because peace and love got two associated with hippies. But if we do peace, love, and hugs, it may be a little more gussier and a little more mushier. But let me tell you something. We all need it right now. Peace, love, and hug, guys. I'll catch up with you down the next one, all right? Love y'all. Be good. And Teresa, everybody, I can't think of all names. Teresa, love you too. Oh, my God, babe, I love you too. Oh, my God. Teresa, I'll talk to you. And good luck to your son. I can't wait to watch videos. Please talk to Mike. If you can send it to him privately, can you do that for me? I can't wait to see it. I got to step out. Love y'all. Be good. See you next time. Peace.
Yeah, see you. Oh, man, Scotty boy. Well, thank you guys. Like, thank you so much. Anthony Elios. Yeah, no, he does. He's good people. He's never a dull moment with Scott around. There you go. There he is. The crazy bastard. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for taking the ride. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the cool atmosphere. I'll be in Brooklyn and Queens during the week, so I'll be going live. That was the owner. I'll be going live whenever I can, and I really hope to see you guys there. All right. So have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.